Hello everyone, and welcome to the modding series Creating Your Legion for Total War Attila. In this series, I will be teaching you all of the database modding skills that you will need in order to be able to create a custom battle overhaul. We're going to be creating unit spacing, and we're going to finally begin round to doing the unit colors. I thought we'd done that we'd do that in a previous episode, but we never got around to it, so we'll do it now. So we'll open up our pack. We'll go add from pack. DB. Scroll down to unit spacing. Here, unit spacings table. And then I think unit variance color. And faction uniform colors. And we'll add our prefix to all of them. I don't think I ever said, but you can actually auto add a prefix, rename all, and so then you can type a prefix and it'll add it to everything. But we've been creating this and I've been showing you it each episode, so that wouldn't really work. And rename stuff like the UI, so like this would be called TWC Mon 24, which would mean the UI and the variant mesh stuff wouldn't work. So it's an okay feature, but doesn't really work for what we're doing. So we'll just do the colors first since they're easiest. What's the name of our faction? TWC Vikings. Delete everything. Whoops. Alright, so you can see it's RGB colors. So you've got primary, secondary, and tertiary. I generally just use the same color for all of this. Like, you can use different primaries to your secondaries and your tertiaries, but I don't really bother because I'm not artistic. So our RGB is 3710. It's a very dark brown. So we copy 3710, 3710, 3710, and we'll save that. And now we go to variant colors. So now I think that'll have fixed it. But let's say you want a specific unit to have a different color. I'll just make the Valkyrie unit bright red just to show this off. It should work. So variant color, and we want the faction. So if you've got the same unit for different factions, you can also make it different colors. So I know we want 0. And notice this is backwards. It's BGR, not RGB. You have to make sure it's the correct order because for whatever reason they like doing it the wrong way round. And make sure it's soldier type. And we'll delete this. Now we'll also go to our faction and we'll get our color 3710 and we'll change the primary color. And I'm not really sure what this does, but may as well change it just for the sake of it. So we've changed the unit color, so Valkyries should be bright red, Raiders should be brownish. Now we'll do spacing. So let's see, we'll just do spacing for the Raiders. If we scroll along, their spacing is melee, infantry, barbarians. So I'll show you difference between melee infantry barbarians, melee infantry Roman. So you've got close formation. So this is So you can see these guys horizontally, they're further spread out, and in between, like front and back, further spread out, vertically, and loose formation. So we'll just change, I'm not sure why it says horde. Let's untick that, see what that does. We'll just make them just a little bit, but we'll make them tighter. And we'll make this 1.7. So if you make it too loose, then they'll probably do badly in melee. If you make it too tight, then they'll also probably do badly. One of my mods, Bolton Pikemen, like in Battle of the Bastards episode, I made them really tight spacing, and I thought it looked quite cool, and it worked well. So we'll name it TWC Viking Loose, and we'll go to our radar, and we'll replace this, and we'll save it, and now we can test everything. Alright, so let's say a unit. Alright, so you can see that the horde, we had it ticked on before, that made them all loosely spread out, like all over the place, like not in straight lines like this. Well, when we've got it ticked on, they're spread out, but you can see they're quite loosely spaced, especially this way they're loosely spaced, this way they're kind of close together. And let's see, oh yeah, here's someone who's red, so they're red. The officer, so that must be the officer's brown, and these guys are brown. Yeah, so like, go to this person. Where's the person? Yeah, they've got brown tunic now. So yeah, we changed that. These people are red, so we'll change those back to being brown. That's just to test it. And yeah.